Hey, what's going on, guys? Peety here. So today we're going to be talking about should you make an alt account. Now, we're looking right now at my cute little alt. Look at him move. Huh. So he only has a couple fields on him. He's CW3-1. 19 hours played, 3 victories, 3 participated. Not bad stats. Anyways, so we're going to be talking about like the benefits of having an alt account and what you can do with them. So pretty much, you guys are aware, and you can make a decision if you want to do it too. Now, personally, I've seen a bunch of my league mates had alts, and I saw the benefit of them, but I didn't really totally understand the benefit. So we're gonna go through just a short list on what that benefit is. So the first and most important thing is once you drop into a field, you could drop your alt into the field too. You see here we got pretty close spawns. So what this means is, say this Chinese dude or this other guy was like like as a high level player. Oh, he just dropped a shield. Anyways, say these guys were like a huge threat to me. This guy really isn't, but say they were. I can have both of these armies help push in to take that guy out right off the bat. So instead of having just 26 units, now I'll have 52 units right in the beginning of the field without having to contact a league mate or anything like that. Pretty sweet. Another useful thing that alts can do is they can also run scout armies. And so if you're very active is when I would recommend running scout armies. Basically they can go and, sorry, I'm navigating both accounts right now. But basically they can go and just control the skies for you. Like they can, after the first day, I usually switch to scouts from light tanks. And I have them just patrol around when I have my bombers and my anti-air. I just have 35 scouts sitting right next to them. And I use them to get vision and also shoot down gigs and stuff like that, just do harassment things. And it's pretty outstanding, to be honest with you. Now, I know it's like kind of a moral question. Like personally, you know, should one guy play on 2 different accounts? No, not really. But there's guys in this game that are running like 15 of these accounts all at once, and I guess it's not against game rules. So until I hear otherwise, I'm just gonna say, yeah, man, like do it. Everybody's doing it. So, anyways, your advantages: we got light army. You can run light tanks early game. Then you can switch to scouts. But now, an additional thing is if you put in just some more time on your alt, you have 2 armies at all times. No matter what you do, you have 2 armies. Like say this guy eventually reaches some high up level and I start leveling up like Avros. Now I'm going to have 2 full Avro armies whenever I'm online and pushing people. It's actually pretty broken, you know? And then if I'm running with like a couple league mates and then they have their alts too, it's just even crazier. And there's another thing you can do too. Like for me, whenever I play in a field with bombers, I'll get a, you know, I'll have a good time, like 3-4 hours where I can sit down and really just grind out whatever I want to do. And it usually involves me running over a ton of freaking cities. Well, with my flags, I can never capture all of them, like ever. Like I'm always running someone over and then hitting the chat, and it's usually like, you know, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm messaging and saying, hey, can anyone cap the city for me? And typically it takes a while to get an answer back. But with an alt, I have an additional 10 flags or 10 cities worth of flags, just like my main does. So I could just cap up cities with him, and then I still get the site from it, and it's leveling him up, and it's just an all-around good thing. So, yeah, that's actually a really big one. And then finally, the last one I'm going to touch on is the tactics. So I have 270 tactic points max, and I use these all the time. Like use life saving on me and teammates. Persuade captive as bombers is like the most important one. blitz if I ever like am running out of time or gotta get somewhere quick. Airdrop supplies. Like I use all of those all of the time, and most of the time this is near zero, so I don't have any tactics. Um, well, on the alt account, they have tactics as well. I'm looking at it right now, and at his level, he has 160 tactic points. So I use him for airdrop supplies, if I need a paratrooper, and then he also has siege and destroy and stand firm. You notice I don't have those. So when I go to full buff my bombers, or say I get into a fight and I need defense or whatever it is, I come over to the alt, drop the tactics on him, and I have full buffs. And he's only CW3, and he's only 3 fields deep. Eventually, he'll be able to get to the last stand, and yeah, he's going to pick up these next, and then he's going to be able to pick up suicide charge. So I'll be able to run, where is it? I'll be able to run stand firm, blitzkrieg, persuade, siege, and suicide, and then have a heal as well, all just because I have an alt, compared to just my 3 that I normally run. So yeah, those are the benefits. I guess the overall review of it is, it took me a long time before I decided to get an alt. One of the main reasons was because with my phone, I had my this account linked up to my Facebook and my Game Center. So just because it gave like extra diamonds at the time or whatever, and I couldn't figure out how to unlink them. Like I just couldn't figure it out. Well, finally I was able to figure out the solution, and now I have that second account saved on my phone. So whenever I'm on the computer like I am right now, I just jump on the phone and I have both of them up and I'm using both of them at the same time, and it just is freaking awesome. I'm going to make a whole nother video talking about what class trees you guys should pick for your alt and the pros and cons of it. But for now, that's pretty much it. If you guys haven't considered it yet, I highly considering making an alt. If you want to step up your game quite a bit, especially early, it's a great way to do it. So that's all I had to say on that. And I appreciate you guys listening to me talk, and we'll see you next time. Peety out. Guys, I'm sorry, I had one last thing. The biggest, one of the biggest reasons is because you can also get munitions from your alt. So say like this my alt is in Mercs. Say he gets a League City up, and then he levels up that League City to level 2 or level 3, right? At those you get M40s, you get strats, you get whirlies. I think those are 4, but you get all of the League munitions that you can't gem. So with running it as this, say I capture this city and it's a League City, I could just sit there and pump out M40s or strats and just have them be making. It takes 15 minutes per strat, and then I can have a League City for right here and have strats pumping out, and then be able to just send them all to this capital and build all of them right here. So that's a huge one. I couldn't leave it out. Sorry for the weird cut here, but just had to let you guys know. Alrighty, Peety out.